Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope everyone's doing well. I hope I am audible and visible and live and everything is on track. Well, let us just get started with our announcements and then we can take it forward from here. So remember, the wait is finally over, guys. Exclusive study material for CAT is set to go live. So hurry up and get your subscriptions today to save yourself from the price hike, guys. और प्राइस हाइक तो हो ही रही है. So what do you get when you get it? And when you get it, so part A, you will get 7 modules of QA, 8 of VRC, total of 15. This you will get on 1st June, the e-notes, and the physical notes will be dispatched on 15th of July. Part B, you will get 16 modules of QA, 10 of VRC, 22 of LRDI, total 48. And part B, the physical notes will be, e-notes will be dispatched on 30th of June, physical notes on 1st of August, guys. It's very, very exciting for us also. Topic wise list of the modules, here you are. Quant, percentage, mixer, allegation, please go through it yourself. VRC, we are giving out grammar in the first module, in the first set. For this is the topic wise list of notes in module 2, so you can take a look at this. The champions batch, guys, starts today. आज शुरू हो रहा है champions batch. Ravi Prakash sir, Sagar, Ashish Kumar sir, Shabana ma'am and myself. Remember, my batch starts at 4 p.m. today. We are starting with RC concepts that will be taking you from basics to advanced. So anybody who's just starting out, that's a good batch for you. If you wish to revise, that's a good batch for you. CAT Iconic is our flagship program for CAT aspirants where you can block your notes right away, guys. आप अभी अपने notes को block कर सकते हैं. Features, we've got amazing features. Notes हैं, pivot है, test analysis, expert guidelines, one-to-one live mentorship, live doubts, all the plus benefits and the community. All of this is available for you guys. Unacademy Champions League happens, the second one happens on 15th of May, 4 days workshop starting from 11th of May. You get a MacBook Air, you get an iPhone XR, you get Apple AirPods. If you wish, you can scan this QR code and enroll. Remember to use AbhiCat Live while you're enrolling. Prepare for NCHM JEE with Unacademy in just 2 months. Get your 2-month subscription, live and recorded classes, unlimited practice, test series, structure, schedule, and doubt clearing also. So guys, all of this is what is happening on Unacademy. Let's get started with our article for the day. Today is the turn of the Aeon RC. Remember to use AbhiCat Live while you're subscribing. याद रहे अभी CAT Live यूज जरूर करना. Also guys, if you have not yet connected with me, do connect with me on Telegram using AbhiCat. Join with us. Okay, here are our words for the day. बहुत प्यारे से words हैं आज, थोड़े ज़्यादा हैं. So yeah, just a little bit more than usual words. So cannibalize. Cannibal is something, a human that eats another human. That's a cannibal. When something cannibalizes, it eats itself also. Okay, so self-destructing is also cannibalize. Deprived, of course, means lacking. I am deprived of this thing. We are deprived of that thing. So we lack that thing. So deprived means lacking. Cognitive, of course, is related to knowledge or learning. याद रहे COGN या GNOS जो root होती है उसका मतलब knowledge होता है. So cognitive is related to knowledge or learning. Shorthand, of course, is code. Shorthand is written for people who used to type, who used to take down dictations, would take the dictations in shorthand. So shorthand was a code language, right? So shorthand is a code. Valiant is brave. Someone who's very courageous is valiant. Ethnicity, of course, is your race. What is your ethnicity? Which race are you belonging to? Faltered, of course, is to slow down. Okay. Stop, slow down, to be a little, unclear in how you're moving ahead. Irreversible, of course, that cannot be taken back, that cannot be reversed. So here our first set of words: cannibalize, eat itself; deprived, lacking; cognitive, related to knowledge or learning; Shorthand code, valiant, brave, ethnicity, race, faltered, slow and irreversible, that which cannot be reversed. The second set of words also we've got, that's what I said, we have a few bit more words than usual. So striking, of course, is remarkable, something that draws your attention towards itself, that's remarkable or striking. Provincial, of course, is related to the state or province. Vivid is bright, colorful or impactful, something that leaves a very clear impact on you is vivid. Visage is face, okay. Cleaveth is stuck. Withered, of course, is dried. Overwhelming is burdened, and stunted is undergrowth. When something does not grow adequately enough, that is called stunted. When the mother is malnourished, the child will grow up to be stunted. That's what we say. So again, striking means remarkable, provincial related to state, vivid is bright color or impactful, visage, of course, is face, cleaveth is stuck, withered is dried, overwhelming, burdened, and stunted means undergrowth or undergrown, okay. So not adequately grown enough. So here are our words. If you wish to take a picture, you go. All right, let's start with the article, a fairly fed world. So are we eating enough? Are enough people getting food? That's what this article is all about. Very interesting article. In the Aeon essays, of course, you know, like I know, that बहुत ही अच्छा होता है ये, बहुत interesting articles होते हैं Aeon essays में. So here you go. Yet one in 4 of the world's children under 5 are damaged physically and mentally due to a lack of food or nutrients. So the writer is saying that out of every 4 children, 1 is damaged physically and mentally due to a lack of food. A quarter of the world's children, 1/4 of the world's children. We know this because the World Health Organization, the WHO, makes a valiant effort to record the height and weight of children under the age of 5. So WHO notes down or records the height and weight of these children that are under 5. So they do have the data. Almost all children, no matter their race or ethnicity, follow the same growth pattern in their first years of life. So all children have the same pattern in the first few years of their lives. Genetic potential, what makes one person tall and one person short, kicks in later. So genetics kick in later. It is just every child grows at the same rate initially, and then your genetics will come into play. Beginning in the womb, that is in the mother's uterus, the body and brain grow rapidly and have a high need for nutrients. So when the child is inside the mother's body, the body and brain grow very quickly and need a lot of nutrients. Without nutritious food, a period of faltered growth will result in a condition called stunting, below the standard of height set by WHO. So if the mother does not eat nutritious food, the fetus does not get adequate food, then the baby becomes stunted, something that is below the standard of height that is set by WHO. Stunting is considered irreversible. This cannot be reversed. A stunted 1-year-old becomes a stunted 10-year-old, becomes a stunted adult. So if you're stunted as a child, you're forever going to be stunted. Stunting is shorthand for a range of problems. So if you're stunted, they are going to have many, many problems. Impaired immune system, that means your immunity will be weakened. Impaired organ function, so your organs will be weakened. Impaired cognition, that means learning will be defective or weakened. So that is what. Stunted children are sick more often. So they fall sick also. They may have learning disabilities or cognitive problems. So they have learning disabilities. They may have emotional problems also. So their emotions may not be also sorted as well. They do less well in school. तो उनको स्कूल में भी अच्छा नहीं करते हैं. They do less well at work also. तो उतना अच्छा वर्क पे भी नहीं कर पाते हैं. Later in life, they are more at risk for diabetes, heart disease, stroke and obesity. So when they grow up, they have a lot of risk for diseases, especially lifestyle diseases such as diabetes, then heart disease, stroke and obesity. A stunted child is too dash for her age. Okay, so here is a blank. What is the stunted child for her age? A wasted child, another terrible term, is too thin for her height. Okay, तो stunted कैसा है? Wasted मतलब बहुत पतला है. Anyone can become wasted at any age if deprived of food. तो अगर आपको खाना नहीं मिलता है तो आप wasted किसी भी उम्र पे हो सकते हैं. The body begins to cannibalize itself. See, the body begins to cannibalize itself. The body starts eating itself. अपने आप को ही खाना शुरू कर देती है. Eating up any remaining fat, eating muscles and parts of organs to feed other more essential organs. तो जो मेन ऑर्गन्स है उनको फीड करने के लिए छोटे छोटे बाकी पार्ट्स को खाना शुरू करती है. पहले फैट, फिर मसल्स एंड देन अदर ऑर्गन्स. रेडिंग vitamins and minerals from one part of the body to give to another. तो एक पार्ट से vitamins और minerals निकाल के दूसरे पार्ट में दे देती है जो essential part है. The body gets smaller. This is what happens in old age, right? The heart gets smaller. The body begins to disappear. तो सब चीजें छोटी होने लगती है. ओल्ड एज में लोग खाना कम कर देते हैं, बॉडी थोड़ी थोड़ी विदर होने लगती है, स्लो डाउन हो जाती है, हाइट कम हो जाती है. So that's what. In 2021, WHO estimated that 149 million of our young children, 149 million of our children are stunted and another 45 million wasted. सोच के देखो 200 मिलियन बच्चे इस तरीके के हैं. Some 39 million children under the age of 5 are overweight, which is another form of malnourishment. आप proper nourishment नहीं पा रहे हैं. So 40 million, 39 million बच्चे overweight भी हैं. That is also a problem. Most undernourished children live in Africa or Asia. Sadly. Most live in rural areas. Sadly. Most live in relatively peaceful countries. war torn countries में नहीं रहते हैं ये लोग. peaceful countries में ही हैं ये गरीब बच्चे जो गांव में रहते हैं, जिनको प्रॉपर खाना नहीं मिलता है. The problem isn't enough food. The problem is not about food कि खाना है या नहीं है. The world has plenty of food. The problem is poverty, sexism, racism, tradition, disease, lack of sanitation, war, conflict, politics, and more. Problem is not food. The complexity of all that can seem overwhelming. So all of that can seem to be very, very overwhelming, can just shock us, can stop us from doing anything. And so familiar. Hunger has been with us forever. Hamesha se. 4,000 years ago, someone made the striking comment on the tomb of the provincial government Anktifi. All of Upper Egypt was dying of hunger to such a degree that everyone had come to eating their children. तो इजिप्ट में ऐसा समय था कि लोग अपने बच्चों को ही खा ले रहे थे. In 585 BC, the biblical famine of Jerusalem made a vivid impression. Very stark impression it made. Their visage is blacker than a coal. इतना काला हो गया है मुंह. They are not known in the streets. लोग नहीं जानते. Their skin cleaveth to their bones. The skin is stuck to the bones. इतने पतले हैं, बीच में वो फैट रह ही नहीं गया, मसल रह ही नहीं गया है. It is withered. It has become like a stick. इतने पतले हो गए. In the 19th century, an eighth of the people in Ireland starved to death or died of disease. ये जब potato famine हुआ था 19th century में Ireland में. In the 1980s, the world saw a series of famines highlighted on television. The images of skeletal children seared into our global consciousness. This was in Ethiopia and other African countries. So hunger has been there forever. चाहे 4000 साल पहले, चाहे अभी 20 साल पहले, 40 साल पहले, और अभी भी है. It exists and it is a problem. The rest of the article you can read on Aeon essays. I'm sure you know how to access it, right? Okay, here's the question. The first question for you. What is the purpose of the passage? Take a minute, read it. In the meantime, let me say hi to everybody. Good morning, Archit, Anjali, Shubham, Amandeep, Manish, Yogesh, Preeti, Pankaj, Sharanya, Arya, Anurag, Rohit, Vikash, Swayashi, Satun. Guys, I hope everybody's hit the like button. I know you haven't, so please hit the like button, bhai. क्लास में आते ही पहला काम यही कर दिया करो, लाइक कर दिया करो. to deny the possibility of hunger being pervasive, to introduce the idea of food being extremely important, to castigate WHO for not allowing social services in Malawi, to applaud all those trying to feed people. Yes, yes, yes. Let's take a look. So, to deny the possibility, it does not deny the possibility of hunger being pervasive. He says that hunger is pervasive. So, the A cannot be the correct answer. To castigate WHO, the writer has not castigated WHO, so not C. To applaud, again, he is not applauding anyone, so no. So, to introduce the idea of food being extremely important, and that will be our correct answer. By elimination, you can get to this answer. Sometimes elimination helps, sometimes selection helps. The process of choosing the right answer may have many techniques to it. Of course, we are going to be covering all of that within our new course, which is starting today 4 p.m. 4 to 5:30, Monday to Saturday, 7th to 16th of May. Here, that's your second question. Each of the following must be false except 1 in 4 children in the world are hungry. WHO does not record any details about children. Stunting is a period of fast growth. Stunting causes faulty cognition. Okay, now this was a different type of question. Please pay attention. It says each of the following must be false except. So remember yesterday I was telling you false, true plus except will be false and false plus except will be true. So I'm looking for something that should be true. Let's try out. Stunting causes faulty cognition. No, stunting causes impaired cognition. So this is false. So cannot be my answer. Stunting is a period of fast growth. No, it's a very slow growth. Stunted hai. So therefore this is also false. Cannot be my answer. WHO does not record any details. We have read that for the young children, WHO does record height and weight details. So again, this is false, cannot be my answer. 1 in 4 children in the world are hungry, a quarter of the world children. That's what the passage had said. So this is true, and therefore this is going to be our correct answer. A. Everybody, can you please hit the like button also? Thank you so much. Okay, structure question. Two statements I've given to you. You have to identify what is the relationship. So almost all children, no matter their race or ethnicity, follow the same growth pattern in their first years of life. Beginning in the womb, the body and brain grow rapidly and have a high need for nutrients. So the first one says the children grow at the same rate. The second one says body and brain grow rapidly and have a high need for nutrients. So is there a cause effect relationship between the two? Are they both effects of a common cause or are they unrelated? ask why A, I will ask why A. Will I get B as my answer? Why is it that almost all children follow the same growth pattern in their first few years of life? B will not be the answer. If I ask why B, will A be my answer? Why do the body and brain grow rapidly and have a high need for nutrients? Again, no, I will not get my answer as A. So that means clearly A and B cannot be the right choices. Do they have a common cause? Apparently, no. Both are not having a common cause also. So correct answer will be D, that they are unrelated. Both statements unrelated. Yes. All right, let's go to the next question. Which of the following can be the tone of the author in these lines? In the 1980s, the world saw a series of famines highlighted on television. The images of skeletal children seared into our global consciousness. So in the 1980s, there were a series of famines. We saw the pictures on television, and those terrible images are on our mind. Those pictures are like imprinted on our mind. Seared means burnt. So imprinted permanently on our mind. Is it disparaging? Disparaging means insulting. Is it factual? Does he give you only the facts? Is it laudatory, praising? Is it sad? Well, it clearly is not disparaging. Look at this. 1980s, the world saw a series of famines highlighted on television. The images of skeletal children, they were stick thin, seared into our global consciousness. Those images are printed on our mind, right? As if they are printed on our mind. So yes, very, very, very stark opinion and sad. It cannot be praised, it cannot be factual, it cannot be disparaging. So we go with sad. Ideally, I would have loved to go with opinionated here, right? I would have loved to go with opinionated. However, whatever you feel like. The best choice here was sad, so we did go with that. All right, I think we have one more question. A stunted child is too dash for her age. Excited, grumpy, short, irritable. Last question है ये. The stunted child, remember, the growth is not adequate. So, of course, is too short for her age. A wasted child is too thin for her age, right? All right, very good, you guys. Let's get your scores then. Everyone, what are your scores? Quickly. At 12 noon today, we have, guys, I have started this series on past year questions. So, from today to the end of next week, every day we'll be doing past year questions at noon. Okay, so remember, noon we are doing PYQs. Do make sure you're joining in. This is a free class, so anyone can come in. Okay, yeah, very quickly, let's get your scores. Rohit 4, Anjali 5, Harsh 4. Everyone else, your scores please. Satun 4. Remember to use AbhiCat Live to subscribe to Unacademy, and also thanks you for joining us in this session. Hit like, share, subscribe, bell icon also. Yes, scores quickly. Vikash, Avinash. Vikash has got 3, Avinash has got 5, Arya has got 5, Archit has got 5, Rohit has got 5, Shubham has got 5. Wonderful. I'm waiting for more answers. Shubham Lawrence has got 4. Pavitra has got 4. Sharanya has got 4. Manish has got 3. Preeti has got 5. Wonderful. Alright guys, do remember to use AbhiCat Live when you are subscribing to Unacademy. If any of your friends or family are subscribing to Unacademy, please ask them to use AbhiCat Live and get the 10% off. Before you subscribe, please also connect with me, right? So I can guide you as to what the right way will be. Thank you so much, you guys. You are such rock stars. I will see you at noon, then at 4 p.m. Remember, today 4 p.m. we are starting with our RC concepts course, which will be taking you from basics to advanced. Classes will be 1.5 hours from today 7th to 16th of May. So do make sure you're coming in. This is going to be a good batch. You will be able to cover all the basics of reading comprehension. Okay. So do make sure. And of course 8:30 to hamara hai hi regular batch. So that will be there on time as we know it. Thank you everyone. See you at noon, 4 p.m. and at 8:30. Adios mere amigos. Hasta la vista.